Are you ready for another meditation challenge?
What we're doing is a 30-day meditation challenge. These 30-day meditation challenges are designed to help you develop a daily meditation practice, to commit to a 30-day, everyday meditation. I find most people's success is reliant upon whether or not they meditate on a regular basis, on a consistent basis. Nothing special about that. It's just doing what you love to do on a regular basis is what will develop your skill. It's what will improve your practice. Like anything else in life. Makes sense to me. So, waiting here just a few more moments before we get started, my friends, and today I'll probably have some music on in the background. I feel that will become necessary. Let's see what we got here. Music coming up, and I've got my morning meditation playlist. There we go. Boom. Okay. Alright, well, welcome aboard, my friend. It is day 9 of this 30 days of love. And in the 30 days of love, we're focusing on our heart chakras. The chakra of love, the chakra of joy, the chakra of happiness, the chakra of balance. And that feeling that we evoke in our heart chakras, it doesn't always have to be some intense, ecstatic, overwhelming type of experience. It can be a very quiet, it can be a very calm, beautiful, serene experience. And, well, how's your meditation going out there? So far, we're 9 days in. I just want to, again, congratulate you if you've been coming on consistently for the 9 days so far. Hopefully, you're getting a handle on this meditation practice and you're starting to kind of feel, even if it's just for a moment, something happening here at the heart center. So we've gone over a few different techniques of how to evoke some sort of emotion from your heart chakra. Ways to kind of kickstart the meditation. Some sort of brief review. We have done breathing in and out of the heart chakra. Most of you here are familiar with regular breathing technique for meditation, where we do diaphragmatic breathing, belly breathing, in the nose and out the nose, something very calming like this. Well, in this particular heart chakra meditation, one of the first things that we can do to kind of awaken the heart chakra is to breathe in and out of the heart chakra. And as we breathe in and out of the heart chakra, we're feeling. It's not necessary to visualize anything, but just feeling the breath, feeling a cool stream of air coming in and coming out, something like this. And this is just a way to coordinate your breathing with beginning to feel the heart chakra area. And it's one way to kind of bring our attention to the heart chakra while also focusing on the breath or the air coming in and out of this center right here. Another way that we've experimented with to evoke and awaken the heart chakra is a mantra. The mantra for the heart chakra is YAM. Y-A-M. YAM. And so we've chanted the mantra YAM to open the heart chakra. And it goes a little something like this. And so the idea behind that is simply bringing awareness to your heart center, but also feeling the sound, feeling the vibration that you're creating with the mantra, and feeling that, again, stimulating, awakening, tapping into, evoking that feeling in the heart chakra. And the reason why this is sometimes a necessary step is because for most of us, our emotional body, what's also called the subtle physical body or the body of energy, our aura, this aura is where the chakras are. And sometimes the aura, because it's a body of energy, it's very subtle and can be sometimes challenging to feel that if you're new to this process. You know, you might be familiar with various different meditation techniques, but feeling a chakra or feeling this subtle physical body can take on various challenges in each individual. Particularly if you have a subtle physical body that you haven't done a lot of work on, you haven't done any sort of energy work or energy healing, or you've never tried any breathing or qigong or qi work, or perhaps you've never meditated in this fashion. And so it might be very challenging to feel anything at first, for the first few times. But just like anything, it takes dedication, it takes consistency, and just over time we will begin to awaken that part of ourself which has long been asleep, in a way. So today, what I'd like to do is combine all of the methods that we've used to kickstart our heart, and this is what's going to allow you to take what works for you. Presenting as many techniques as I can to help to evoke and awaken the heart chakra, so that perhaps you find one that just clicks, and you never know which one it's going to be. Perhaps you're a mantra person, perhaps you're a breath person, perhaps you're someone who can just still the mind and still the attention and feel the energy. Or another option that we've experimented with here in this 30 Days of Love is using music as a background. Now today, I'd like to use music as a background, but I'd like to offer a different perspective on how to use the music during the meditation. The music itself can be something that we focus on. And in our past 30-day meditation challenge, The Journey into Sound, we learned how to focus exclusively on the music, using only our listening ability to single-pointedly listen to the music and become absorbed in the music. Now that's not necessarily what I want to use the music for in this particular method, in this particular meditation, but the music itself can be think of it as a safety net. In this approach, what I'd like to do is play the music in the background at a lower level, but think of it as a safety net for your attention. And what do I mean by that? Well, if I tell you just focus on your heart chakra and nothing else, as we all know, this can be very challenging. Our attention, our mind, tends to wander back to its usual patterns of thinking, of distraction, etc., etc. You know the deal. But if we have some other thing for our attention to go to, we can sort of play back and forth. We can sort of use the music to focus on for a moment, and then come back to our heart chakra and focus on that. And again, instead of just having no safety net where our mind only has the option to go back to its repetitive patterns of ritual thought behaviors, we have the music as a secondary focus option, if you will. So the primary focus is going to be the heart chakra, and the secondary optional focus, sort of as a safety net for your mind, a safety net for your attention, you can have the music in the background in order to kind of catch any sort of scattered or wandering attention. Because the music itself is very attractive. The music itself you will be distracted by, perhaps. So if in a moment you feel distracted by the music, use it. Use it. Focus on the music for a moment. Maybe just a minute, or as long as you can. So when we're listening to the music, it's not taking away from your meditation if you use the music properly. If when you get distracted by the music, or if you fall into the music as a safety net, use that opportunity. You'll listen to the music very deeply for a moment. And when you notice you are distracted from that, then go back to your heart chakra and focus intensely on the heart chakra. Now, when I say focus intensely, what I really mean is focus continuously. Intensity is really just a measurement of how we do something. Do we do it lackadaisically? Do we do it intensely? So intensity can be measured, or can be a measurement of how we do something. When I'm referring to intensity here, it's not a intensity like with tension or with a bunch of strenuous effort. It's intensity of commitment. It's intensity of consistent holding of our attention in one spot. But the actual holding, the actual way that we should focus on the heart chakra should be very gentle and very graceful. And the reason for that is because the chakra itself is a very subtle center. And so our mind, our attention needs to be subtle in order to correspond to it, in order to match it. If we come at it with this intense, crazy, gross effort, the type of effort that we use in the physical world to push something or to grab something, we'll miss it because it's not physical. And since it's a subtle physical, it's an energetic organ, if you will. It's an energetic energy center. We have to meet it where it's at with our attention. So we essentially are modifying or using our attention in a manner that has to change. It has to become the thing that we wish to match, that we wish to feel. And so in this regard, our attention should become very, very subtle. Subtle in the way of thinking of gracefulness. Think of how you're familiar with Tai Chi, and how the Tai Chi practitioner moves very slowly and very mindfully and very gracefully, or how a dancer is very graceful with a sort of balance with their movement. It's aware movement. It's movement. It's a it's a movement that's done with awareness, as all of our movements should be. So essentially, the way you can really, as a side note here, the way you can really make your meditation improve is by making your life into meditation. Now we learn how to meditate here, sitting in the meditation room, sitting in our meditation session each day. But then we bring what we learn out to the world, out to our daily activities, out to our life. And what is it that we're learning? We're learning to be graceful. We're learning to be gentle. We're learning to be open. But we're also learning to be focused. And so there's a balance. There's a balance that takes place. Focus like a laser. But make that laser a beautiful stream of continuous awareness in the most graceful, gentle way you possibly can. And in that way, you will begin to match the frequency at the heart center. Okay? Enough talk for today. Let's get to the meditation. Happy Saturday, my friends. You're going to meditate, and then you're going to go out and spread the love and spread the joy, right? So, let's do it. We're going to put on the music today. And again, with the music, we're going to kind of have the music available for us. If your mind drifts off to the music, that's okay. Spend a few moments on the music. Feel the music. Oftentimes, the music, because it's meditation music, it's beautiful music, the music itself can evoke emotion. And we want to use that emotion in order to remain in the emotional plane. And when we feel the emotion rise, when we feel that wave of emotion come over us, that's when we want to kind of catch that wave and ride it like a surfer. We want to kind of, follow it. We want to kind of, do a hang 10 and just follow that emotional wave. And then you might get distracted by the music again. And for a moment, listen deeply to the music. What this will do is it will keep you out of your mental chatter. Oftentimes, again, if we only have one focus, then what's the mind to do? Well, it's just going to wander back to its regular repetitious patterns of thought, right? And then all we have is just to bring it back. And that's okay if you're ready for that. But if you have the secondary way of focusing on the music, hopefully this will kind of prevent us from getting caught back up into the thought stream. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's give it a try, It's all about experimentation here, right? We're all just scientists of self-discovery. All right, let's do this. The other great thing about the music is that you don't need to use a timer. I've got the music set up for my 25 minutes. So the music itself is the timer. So, let's take 3 energizing wave breaths to begin. Ready? Now, if you've been with us for the meditation, you know what the wave breath is. For those of us who are new, real quick, the wave breath is breathing in the belly, chest, and in the head like this. Big deep breaths. Let's take 3 of those. Really stretch them out. One more. Now go ahead and sit up, nice and straight. Whether you're sitting on the floor, on the stool, on your cushion, or whether you're seated in a chair, keep a nice good posture. For the first 5 or 10 minutes, we're just settling in. We'll kind of talk you through it. Let's begin by focusing on our belly breathing, nostril breathing, in the nose, out the nose, deep into the diaphragm. For the first few breaths, feel free to put your hand on your belly so you can feel the rise and fall of the belly. As we breathe, Allow the breath to become more and more subtle, more and more calm. Slowing the breath down. Letting go of any tension you might feel in your face, in your body. Letting go of any energetic tension you may feel. Now sit up nice and straight, and let's move our focus to the center of our chest. Gently place the fingertip at the center of your chest in the heart chakra area. Continue to breathe in and out of that spot. If you're ready, you can drop your hand down and relax the hands. Continue to breathe in and out of the heart chakra. Imagine as if your heart chakra was your nose. Inhaling cool air, exhaling cool air. Very gently, very gracefully. Now we'll move into stillness. Let go of the breath. Allow your body to breathe on its own naturally. Bring your attention to your heart chakra. Feel the energy there. Hold your attention nice and still. Let go. Surrender to the stillness. Rest as awareness at the heart center. For the last song, let go of all focus and just rest as awareness. It is only with the heart that one sees rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye. We must let go of our eyes in order to feel the heart. And this may be one of the most challenging things to do, if you've noticed. Again, because we're so used to using our eyes and looking at things that our attention, our awareness is stuck up there as a pattern, as a form, as a mold. So when we attempt to feel and be that feeling, We must be ready to relinquish the eyes, relinquish the visualization, relinquish that ability to see, and have full faith in our feeling. So it's a poem that was very near and dear to my teacher, by Zanak Zubaré. It is only with the heart that one sees rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eyes. So there you have it, my friends. Now hopefully when we had the music on in the background, it was helpful. The way that I was using the music is, if I felt a pull to the music, or my mind or my attention went to the music, instead of bringing it right back to the heart chakra and treating the music as if it were a distraction, I spent time with the music. It could just be for a minute or so, but fully being immersed in the music and using that as the single pointed focus, listening fully. And then bringing gently my attention back to feeling again. Because sometimes if we just try to hold focus in the beginning on trying to feel the heart chakra, it can sometimes feel like an over focus, like it becomes numb in a way. Like we become numb to doing that one thing. So it's like our attention kind of needs a break. Oh, let's focus on something else for a moment, and then come back. And in this way, it kind of helps to, I don't know, reinvigorate that feeling. Sometimes when we take our mind off of something, that thing presents itself to be felt easier, if that makes any sense. And in a way, it's as if we're using our peripheral feeling. I talked yesterday about peripheral feeling. Just as if we have a peripheral vision, meaning when I'm looking here at the screen, staring directly at the screen, I can also see out the corner of my eye, the lamp in the corner, etc. Similarly, we have a peripheral feeling, meaning when we're focused on something else, that's when that feeling might kind of subtly arise, and then focus on it peripherally, not directly, but peripherally. This is just another trick. Meaning, a trick is like it's like a technique. It's a way. It's a kind of a hack to, get this thing working. And any little tricks and tips I feel are helpful, right? That's pretty much it. I can't see any comments today for some reason. Sometimes the lives don't allow the comments to show up. But if you guys have any questions or want to talk about any experiences that you're having in the meditation, feel free to just drop them right here below. And hopefully you have a great day. Thank you so much, my friends. Love you all. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.